shot. I've never seen a deer drop so hard in my life.
Because nothing runs fence to a leg.
No, not yet.
Oh yeah.
And I was sitting there.
Our late season push got jump started when Dylan Horner killed his #1 hit lister on January 2nd.
That other buck was staring.
We were determined to make sure that wasn't going to be the last buck party of the season.
You shot him. He came, kept going.
That's what you've been next year. Used easy.
Yeah, you could always say that. Alright guys, it's January 4th.
Once again, Nick Schlauch spent more time in a tree this season than any other year of his life. Since Ryan Cassick and I were already tagged out for the year, we followed Nick on almost every single late season hunt he went on.
Couple late season hunting essentials. Gotta have your Mountain Dew and your pizza. Keep you warm, keep you filled up. Cheaper gas station, the better.
Nick had the encounter of his season on January 4th. This was his first ever on-stand encounter with the legendary 5.5-year-old 33 buck. But unfortunately, he followed a doe just outside of bow range into the darkness.
Alright, it's January 8th, and it's opening day of black powder season here in Ohio.
And even though Nick is a die-hard compound bow user, he pulled out all the stops during this late season push in order to level the playing field with this particular buck. He continued to have mature buck sightings from the tree, but the 33 buck never showed up again in daylight. And on January 28th, the Spartan cell cameras revealed the fact that the 33 buck would be safe for another season.
Well,
Fourth quarter.
yeah, definitely fourth quarter. Getting close to overtime.
Yeah.
But me and Luke are trying to make some things happen here late season.
We're gonna try.
Got this big gigantic thicket right here, and then there's a valley, food plots over there. So we're just kind of gonna do a little mosey around.
Check a couple cameras.
Yeah, check some cameras, find a good place to throw the cell cams, throw the bait. We have a blind in there as well. Luke's already seen bucks that are shed, so we might find some sheds today. Who knows? But we're gonna do a little mission here and try to get a fourth quarter buck for Luke here in the late season. That's all the hanging bag right there. All right, I'm trying something that I always wanted to do. A couple years ago, I found a shed right here on this little knob that overlooks a little watering hole and then like We have the bedding area back here, some open woods. Found a shed on it, so no bucks for bedding on here or bedding around here. And with our food that we just put out, about 100 yards in that direction, I'm throwing up a cell cam on this bed, on this little knob where I think the deer are bedding. And I want to see if deer come in here and bed during the day watching that food. Just a little experiment. Could be fun. Could result in nothing when we move the camera, but
Back at the home farm, me and Isaac were gearing up for some late season doe whacking.
I don't think I could shoot my recurve out of the Radix. I should have brought it.
it's pretty unsexy this time of year. This is what it's all about, but here's another one. Late season setup. Super unsexy, but that's how it works here in Ohio. Got no other choice.
Alright guys, just got set up. It's about 3:45 in the afternoon, sitting up over the corn pile, and there is a shed in the corn pile. I videotaped it with a bigger camera, but when I walked in I saw it, so pretty cool that there's a shed out there. Hopefully a bunch of does come in, maybe a big shooter buck comes in. Not shooting a doe tonight probably, but definitely going to see a bunch of does and a bunch of little half wrecks, so we'll see how tonight goes. It's definitely a good late season hunt here in Ohio.
Luke had passed this particular younger buck back in November during the rut. We're very much looking forward to see how this young 8-pointer turns out next season.
Alright guys, it is January 23rd. I'm just getting to the field. It is about 3:45 in the afternoon and it has been snowing all day. This road is covered in snow. It's probably got 6 inches of snow on it. So I know the deer are going to be feeding heavy. They've been at the cell camera for a little bit now, the deer and the turkeys. So try to get in there kind of quiet. See what we can make happen. No shooter bucks on the camera last night, but those little bucks have been coming in. Quite a bunch of does, so we'll see what we can make happen. Alright guys, just got out of the blind. It's been about 10 minutes and we'll look at this arrow, then we're gonna look for some blood. This arrow looks perfect. The arrow has got some real nice blood on it all the way through, but the issue is it never opened up fully at all. It's still closed. I don't know if that's from me pulling it out, but it's definitely, it might have closed itself up, but I highly doubt that. It looks like there's hair in there. Just white hair, so I don't know if that's from the backside. But that's gonna make tracking hard. So I'm gonna go get the boys and we will come back and look for some blood, because I'm not finding any within 10 feet of here, so it's gonna be a little bit of a problem. All right, I got Isaac and Gore with me, and we're gonna start looking. I don't know what we're gonna find, but we're gonna start looking for blood. Maybe do a grid search with the broadhead not opening, so stick with us and we'll see what happens.
It's cold. It's real cold. Snowy. There's a foot of snow.
The GoPro is being messed up, so you gotta be careful.
Yeah, everything's frozen.
Don't.
Oh, because he went out guts. Must have been quartering a little bit too much.
Yep.
That's why you got no blood trail right there. Plugged up.
Hit her leg. Well, that's not the exit.
Yeah.
This is the exit.
I think she did like the whole
hit her
sumo.
leg.
She did the whole sumo drop. Let's see where the entrance is.
Not a button buck.
Slick head.
Not a button buck.
Nice. Well, the entrance is darn near perfect.
Yep. Not too bad. All right.
She still didn't bleed a whole lot. She didn't bleed
No.
inside though.
No, not at all.
She's gonna be filled full of blood.
Well, there's my late season doe.
Yep.
January 23rd. Been snowing and real cold the last couple of weeks, but the deer are on the corn. Obviously they came in. They've been coming in for a few days, so hopefully next week I got a buck on camera. But for now, this will do. We're cleaned up, back to the shop.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, guys, that bittersweet day is here. It is the final day of Ohio's deer season. I would put it in the back, but that's all bloody from Luke's deer. Late season. It's wild. Taking the general right up to the blind tonight. Matt and Nick also have their buck tags, but I think Matt and Luke would also just take a doe to end the season. Well, all right, guys. I don't know how much you can see because it's getting kind of dark, but I just sent an arrow here last day of the season. It looks pretty good. Big mama doe. I can see blood, and I watched a deer lay down at about 100 yards, and I'm pretty sure it was her. Shot looks a touch back, but I bet you I got lungs. Looks like I got lungs, so I think she's down. Well, guys, that's going to do it for our 2021-2022 Ohio whitetail season. I'm going to go check my arrow out over here. Got my celebratory on my backpack, frozen, by the way. I watched a couple deer mill about in the distance for a while, and then they kind of took off, so maybe I wasn't going to get another chance. But what a beautiful night. Just look at that sunset. That's perfect. Definitely not what I would call the best looking arrow. It zipped through her. The snow cleaned off everything down here and the broadhead pretty good. But definitely some gut material. I'm hoping I pushed it through and got that other lung. We'll look at the footage back at the shop, but I think she's dead. Just got to give her some time. There we go. That's all right. It's just back a touch. She's got a big set, so watch her. All right, update time. We're sitting here in the shop at the farm because my doe got hit a little bit back. We're giving her some time, but Matt also shot a doe down at Ashland, so we got to see if we got to go down there. And there's some blood on the ground with Ryan and Nick. And I know Nick was only hunting a buck, he said, so that could be really exciting.
He might have got frustrated.
He might have got pissed though and just shot a doe. We'll find out, but there's a lot happening tonight. This night is far from over, just so you guys know.
Last night of the season.
Final day of deer season did not disappoint. Here's the impact site. Like, the blood is not good right here.
There's some brown.
It's gutty and brown.
Got the camera there? It's in killed him.
And then she went up against this tree. Down here for a while. Someone came up and saw her when she went this way. Well, it just doesn't help that she was with all those other deer. So she's gonna do what they're doing. So you got track.
There she is.
There's some blues.
I thought that looked like her, and then I saw the leaf, and I was like, oh, maybe it's not her.
That's her.
Still soft.
Warmer than cold. Look at them ears.
Look up here. Just you'll be able to take some good screenshots from this video.
Well, last day doe. 2 years in a row of killing the last day of the season.
It's an old mama too.
Yeah, she got a long neck, big ears. She probably is old. Going back downhill, huh?
Yeah. Big old.
Wonder how many times she's busted me over the years, you know?
Yeah, you'll be able to get some cool screenshot pictures off this video. It's pretty good.
Let's get some Snapchat.
You scared me.
Where they're coming. Yeah, where they're
Slow, it's quick. Wind's coming out of the south, so. Do you want me to pocket this for now?
You gotta watch your shit anyway.
Yeah, my shit is done for the year as it is.
Move that right to your face,
Just hammer
I turn around, huh? I don't think I want to flat.
Maybe you can try back in there.
Back up will push you up out.
Yeah. How you do that?
Yeah.
I washed it today. I had to fix that bumper in the front end. I drank less and hunted less. I had a horrible year. It's so bad.
It's all over, boys. It's over.
It was so bad. I need to up my game next year.
Yeah, we drank a lot.
Drink more and kill more, for sure.
A lot of drinking, a lot of killing.
Buck I was gonna shoot tonight.
Yeah, last day, he's there.
ENC right here.
He's huge. Oh my gosh.
Jeez. What, Buck? Yeah, my shot was pretty far back, wasn't it?
How is that thing so big?
It was far back. I'm telling you.
Small unit on this.
Small unit?
Yeah.
Don't make no sense at all.
Look at it. He's old.
It's like you did something.
By the way, holy shit.
I told him we might get 3. We knew it was yours.
Yeah. It's the same one you've been wearing for 100 years.
I had to find it today when I was
Hey.
You've been wearing that same jacket
Like a
since high
casino.
school.
You can spend 2,300 and then win 300.
Bye, deer season.
Winning's winning.
Goodbye, deer season.
Good riddance.
Damn.
Easy.
Fuck this off. My season ends in October.
It's all over.
Mine ended November 4th.
5 years.
I just quit.
My 7-year-old button.